Head of the Special Organized Crime Unit, Assistant Police Commissioner Sidney James, and his ranks on Wednesday continued interrogation of former People's Progressive Party ministers about their acquisition of seaside lands, allegedly at below market price at Sparendam, popularly known as Pradoville 2. First was former Education Minister Manik Chand, who had allegedly made huge profits from a transaction involving a Pradoville 2 property. On February 21, 2013, Manik Chand sold her land, building and erections for $100 million to one David Narain. She told reporters outside Socu that she was indeed questioned on the acquisition of her Pradoville land. Former Labour Minister Dr. Nand Kishore Gopal was also questioned by Socu, but he was not questioned in his capacity as a then Minister of the PPP government. He explained why.
I don't know of anything with respect to the development of Pradoville 2. I wasn't a minister of the government at that point in time, and I was permanent secretary and head of the public service.
Sir, do you have to return to Socu at any time?
No. My son acquired his land in his own right and on his own behalf. I've never intervened on behalf of anyone. I don't beg favors. I don't, as a public servant, I'm very professional.
Former minister and former CEO of the Guyana Water Cooperative, Sheikh Baksh, was also hauled in by Socu. He brisked away from the cameras, declining comment. Former Housing, Water and Tourism Minister Irfan Ali was also interrogated by Socu officers. He too declined comment. Also questioned by Socu was former Home Affairs Minister Clement Rohi. He told reporters that he won't be surprised if charges are brought against the ex-ministers.
If that happens, it would not be the first. It has happened many times before in my lifetime, in my political career. So, whether charges are brought or not, it doesn't really affect my cup of tea. I'm still able to read a nice book. I'm still able to write. And I'm still able to, meet with my friends.
Is Mr. Nandlal representing you?
Who?
Mr. Nandlal, is he representing you?
Mr. Nandlal, This is my colleague. He has defended me quite admirably in many instances in the past. In the court, when they tried to stop me from speaking, he also represented me at the incident with Linden and so forth. So that's why he's at my side.
An already embattled former Public Service Minister Jennifer Westford was also hauled in for questioning. She directed all questions to Socu's head.
No comments, my dears.
Just less than 2 minutes.
What did they question you about?
What happened? What happened? What did it?
Maybe you can ask them. I'm sure they... Look, you can ask him. He's standing there.
At least tell us in what capacity did they question you?
When are you returning here, Miss Westford?
When you're coming, I'll come with you.
The last to be questioned was former Prime Minister Samuel Hines.
Yes.
About the interrogation inside the
Well, it seemed to be about the moving of the mast. Very early, the questions came up that the Sparendam Tower would be a limitation on the development of the an Ogle airport. And so we started moving in that direction. And what they showed me there were documentations addressed, one of them in particular addressed to me since 2004, as I recall, where formal discussions began to arrange for the removal of the tower.
Others who purchased lands at Pradoville 2 include Director of Public Prosecution Shalimar Alihak, former President of the Caribbean Development Bank Compton Bourne, and former Ghana Defense Force Chief of Staff, retired Rear Admiral Gary Best. They are all due to be questioned by Socu. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.